Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I'm going to be doing a twin flame reading. Okay, so if you're not a twin flame, don't watch. This is going to be about the divine feminines. Okay, so this is again like a type of weekly empowerment thing, basically just to find out where you guys are at. It's really a great way to, I feel anyway, to understand as a divine feminine where you're going in life, where you're headed, basically to know that you're in the right space. Though I know a lot of times you guys are just interested in what's going on with your divine masculine, but that's not really that healthy. So this is really just specifically for you guys and you guys alone, though at the end there is an outcome spread that will tell you where you and your masculine are really headed. But this is ultimately just for your own empowerment. So if you're not into that, then maybe don't watch this one. But this is okay. It's gonna be mostly focused on you guys. All right. So this is gonna be looking at your guys' energy. Okay. Basically where you guys are at. All right. And then it's gonna be looking at your head space and your heart space. Okay. How you're feeling and thinking about the relationship towards your divine masculine, and really it's going to be looking at some other aspects of your own life, right? And then basically some guidance, right, from spirit, and the cards will basically tell you what you need to be doing, let you know if you're on the right track, etc., etc. And then at the end will be an outcome, okay, and that'll be about the relationship between you and your divine masculine. Okay, cool. So as long as we all agree to those terms, which you have no choice to agree to, then I think we can get started. All right. So I'm just gonna get going, and it's gonna be great. I hope you guys had a good weekend. The energy's been very heavy the last couple of weeks. I want to say maybe even just the last week, but so I hope you guys have made it through that. Okay, and hopefully you're all still alive. So that would be great too. Okay, so let us start. So, dear Spirit, what is the energy like for the Divine Feminines at this time, for this next week? What are we Divine Feminines going through in their future here? Alright, so I'm going to grab a card that fell to the floor. And so, the first card that we got is the Page of Pentacles. So, as an energy, this would be really about things kind of coming together a little bit for you guys. This crow here is set up a pentacle, right, to hang from its nice little branch wreath, whatever's going on up there, basically to show off, right? It has something worth showing off, okay? And I don't mean showing off in an arrogant way. It's about having a little bit of pride, right? Page of Pentacles is really about your prosperity kind of increasing a little bit. So this is really about you guys entering into an energy where there's going to be more financial abundance, more material success, okay? So you guys are actually transitioning a little bit more into your masculine energy, or there's more masculine energy coming towards you guys. So that's a good energy to be in to start with, I think, honestly. Just going to move that a little bit down. So keep going, but that's good, right? The Page of Pentacles is really about like your talent shining, getting money news. So as an energy, it's almost saying there is going to be some good news after a time of, let's say, I don't know, like this heavy energy that I was mentioning earlier, right? You guys might have been experiencing that, and the Page of Pentacles is basically just there to say, like, some things are going to get a lot better, okay? At least in regards to your circumstance within the 3D, right? You can cry your whole way through it, but there'll be some good news, okay? So, we have the Lovers card. As you know, Lovers is all about choices. I don't know if you know that, actually, but it is about choices, okay? These two crows are devouring this very realistic heart, okay? Really a pretty big metaphor right there, right? Devouring from love, right? Right, the union. But you also have a snake in the middle there. And, you know, I feel like snakes get a bad rep, right? But primarily speaking, snakes are always some type of metaphor for trickery and deceit. You know, I guess you can blame that snake from the Bible, but you know, I'm probably every snake before that story was written was probably like a really great guy, and then the Bible like just ruined snakes for everybody. But needless to say, there is that element of deceit with that energy. So really, what that is saying, okay, is that when you have a choice, there's always going to be things that are in the way of that choice, right? When it's obstacles, whether it's people in the form of obstacles, right? Doubt, okay, insecurity, fear. Basically, the Lovers as an energy is saying that for you guys, there is going to be a choice made this week. You might have to choose between a couple people. You might have people in your life. But essentially, this energy has to do with your twin flame relationship as well. And basically, knowing what to do. Okay? Because if you are in separation and maybe there's arguments, or maybe you guys aren't in the type of energy that you guys would need to be in order to be happy, right? In that type of relationship, then really what's happening during this week is an energy that's going to be coming in, allowing you guys to make a final choice, okay? Allowing you guys to basically move forward without looking back, okay? I notice that this is a theme in my own life, is that I'm able to often move forward, but I end up looking back, and so that causes a lot of delays and stagnation. I end up standing still, eating cheesecake and chocolate. So the idea is to keep going without looking back, right? If you can imagine your twin flame in a car driving away from you, and you're basically holding onto the bumper, and it's just dragging you across the road, and at some point you're going to have to let go, and that's a choice. Okay, this is all about this choice to really let go and allow the new to come in. Okay, because right after we have the Justice card. Okay, so this is, and we're basically, the Justice is about taking whatever is imbalanced and making it balanced again. Okay. And October, because this is basically an October reading, because there's only like I think a day or two left of September. I don't even know, 30, 31 days. I don't know how many days are in September. Every month should just have like 30 days. Who even cares anymore? I'm not paying attention. So anyway, Justice, okay? So whatever's in balance between you guys, October is a month of completion. There's going to be some balance coming into October, okay, for you guys. So again, this could be in regards to truth, but basically any situation in which you've been treated unfairly, possibly by your divine masculine, within the relationship, you're actually going to be balanced out again. Okay. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be the cause of this balance, like as in like they're coming back in and showering you with gifts and sex and chocolate and coupons to Subway. It's more about it doesn't have to be that, but it could be. But if it's not that, then it's going to be some type of energy, right? Or it's going to be some event, or just something that you realize on your own that basically shifts perspective for you and gives yourself balance, right? So a theme within the relationships of twin flames, and also within spiritual awakening, is the reliance on the outside has to come now from a reliance from within, right? You have to shift that. So if you are seeking balance and can't seem to get it, like you're expecting it from someone, then what you do is you say, I've had enough of this shit, I'll just get balance myself. And really when you start to do that, you actually do end up getting balance quite quickly. But, you know, of course, it obviously could be from your divine masculine as well. I just wanted to cover both bases. But whatever's going to be happening to you guys, you are going to be getting some justice in this twin flame relationship, okay, in this dynamic that you're in, because right after that we have the sun, okay? So there's a really bright, awesome period for you guys ahead, all right, divine feminines. And this is going to be, it's going to make you feel joyful. I mean, this is 3 major arcanas, okay? And I've said this a couple times, but I'll say it again for anybody that hasn't heard me or didn't care or wasn't here. Major arcana is always the overarching energy, right? They last periods, you know, months, weeks. They're cycles, right? The minor arcana is more like day to day, okay? So again, this is 3 like amazing cards to get. The sun, okay, it's gonna make you feel like a kid again. All right, it's gonna be okay. So you're gonna be feeling youthful, feeling joyful, okay, feeling like you're having fun again. Okay, that energy is going to be coming in, so make sure you're ready for it, because it is actually going to be coming in. Okay. Yeah. So then we have the 4 of Swords. This is about any residual healing that you need. Is basically you're going to be healing anything left that needs to be healed. But also, when this sun energy comes in, it really has more to do with the fact that you're going to get a break. Okay. Having the 4 of Swords after the sun, to me, is really saying that this new energy is going to give you guys a break. So maybe you guys going on vacation finally. Maybe you guys do get some extra money that will help you guys go on vacation, or just take a break, go somewhere that you need to go. Okay, even if it's just for a couple days, right? I would love a vacation myself. I just need to. I feel like I need to collect my thoughts. So if I could just fuck off somewhere for 3 days, that would be amazing. But I can't. I can go in my closet and cry, but that's not really the same. So there's going to be some energy going in, coming up, okay? That's going to allow you guys to take a break finally, okay? And that's going to be good for you guys, because you guys you well deserve rest, okay? Because even though you might be feeling very heavy energy right now, even if you feel lethargic, it's not necessarily a restful period, right? It's more, if anything, forced, I would say, right? And then look at this. So this is great. We have the world. No, we don't have the world. I thought it was the world. I fucked up. My bad. Okay, so it's the Chariot card, okay? The Chariot card is still pretty good to get. So this is about heading in a new direction. This crow is flying, okay? Flying away from the storm, flying above the storm, okay? And so with a Chariot, what that always indicates is a drive and ambition and heading in new directions, picking a direction, sticking to it, really having that ambition realized, okay? And it's also great news for travel, okay? Again, with that vacation type of rest period. And it's also great for, you know, for basically for moving, okay? So if you guys are trying to manifest a new place, new job, okay, this card is really, really great for you guys, okay? So is the Sun card, honestly. But, okay, so, and then the Chariot, of course, also could be, you know, that indication of, you know, coming back from travel with this new direction. Like maybe you guys do travel, go somewhere, take a break, and come back with all these new ideas, new perceptions, and, you know, basically being well rested. You can go forward in a new direction or continue in your new direction with more vigor, more drive, okay? So honestly, that's very, very good energy for you guys, okay? None of this is negative at all, okay? So I honestly don't know why people should be watching these, okay? For just the Divine Feminines, because this is really letting you guys know that everything is going to be fine, okay? But anyway, I digress. So the energy is very good, alright guys? So there's going to be some great stuff coming towards you guys. Make sure you're available to it. Don't do what I usually do and smoke a bunch of weed. Okay, so say no to drugs, kids. Or don't. Or say yes. Keep saying yes. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Okay, so let us now get the headspace for you guys. All right, we'll look at what you guys are thinking about at this time. All right. So, dear Spirit, how are the Divine Feminines thinking about their masculines and the relationship at this time? What's their headspace like? So we'll pull 3 or 4 cards just to see, okay? Okay, so, these cards are always upside down. Just give me a second. Sometimes I flip them upside down, and I don't want to read a reversal if it isn't a reversal. Yeah, okay, I flipped it upside down. Okay, so the first card is Ace of Wands, okay? Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol. But it also speaks to passion and a new direction, basically, you know, creative projects, enterprises, and stuff like that. So in regards to your relationship with your Divine Masculine, as far as what's going on inside of your headspace, you guys are definitely feeling the energy at this time, right? You guys might be primarily, I think, before I keep going with this, because the Ace of Wands is really about traveling in a new direction and having a new beginning, okay? A passionate new beginning. I can feel like you guys are thinking about this, right? With your Divine Masculine, you know. Essentially, is it ever going to happen, right? You might be thinking about them, you know, traveling towards you. You might be thinking about traveling towards them. But then we have the Hangman, right? So this is the kind of indication that though you might want something or you might want it to happen, ultimately what you find or what you found yourself in is a position in which you cannot, right? You're in this Hangman position. You're basically suspended in limbo waiting for cycles to end, okay? The Hangman can do nothing but basically wait, have patience, and basically sacrifice some pride and some ego in order to keep up this weight, in order to do what must be done, okay? And so you guys are suspended in this relationship. So while you guys ultimately are trying to forge your own new direction in life, trying to create something, you know, even away from your twin flame, or simply that you want them to come in, that you want to travel towards them, that you're wishing they would travel towards you, ultimately you guys are still suspended and still waiting for something, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups, okay? Now this is about feminine energy, okay? It doesn't have to be like that gender specific, but the idea here with the Queen of Cups is that you are thinking, right, in a position of knowing what you want emotionally, right? You want your cups filled. You want to be the Queen of Cups, okay? You want to be treated like a queen. I don't want to be treated like a queen because I'm a man. But I would still, I guess, take being treated like a queen over being treated like a jester. So I guess I can't complain. But the idea is here, guys, when you're thinking about this relationship and thinking about this dynamic, your mental space right now is very much in the state of limbo, right? You want your emotions fulfilled and you want a passionate beginning. But ultimately, with this hangman energy, it's like you can't really decide or even feel both at the same time. Maybe, and so what I mean by this is maybe, one day you're very emotional, okay? And the next day you're very passionate, sexual, right? And then, another day, you're not feeling the emotions, but you feel like the sexual pull. And then, one day you don't feel any of them because you're in this hangman energy caught between two different worlds, right? Wanting this new beginning with your divine masculine and at the same time wanting to be emotionally fulfilled. Right? Wanting this new direction, wanting to travel towards them, wanting communication, some type of beginning, and yet at the same time knowing that self-love is what's really going to carry you home. Okay? And so again, stuck between that. So basically, again, with your mental space right now, it's you don't know really what to think. Okay? And it seems that at this time that no matter what you think, it leads in the same circle. Okay? Because when you're in the hangman energy, there is nothing you can't know what you don't know. And so no matter what, you're just experiencing what you're experiencing, and there doesn't seem to be a clear solution right now. Okay? So, and if I were to pull one more card, okay, I would get the Empress card, which is all about the divine feminine, okay? This is you guys. So you guys, again, focusing on your own self, creating your own empire at this time, doing what you can to get through the day and nurturing, right? Taking care of your family, your loved ones if you have children, focusing on your own gifts, your artistic abilities, okay? Because you're suspended in this relationship, and so it's you have to focus on what you can and what you can do. And so that's what you guys are doing during this relationship. At least mentally, you guys are trying to keep yourself busy, okay? So we'll look at your heart space now. Okay, so, and I do get that heavy sense that you guys are trying to keep yourself busy. Right? Okay. So, what is the divine feminine's heart space? How are they feeling towards the masculines in the relationship at this time? What can you tell me about that? Shit. Alright, that took a long time. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it. Alright, got it. Cool. Two of Swords, okay? So the Two of Swords about having you blindfold on, not having the truth, okay? So inside of your heart space, again, very conflicted, right? Feels like you guys are missing something. Maybe you guys aren't even feeling the emotional attachment that you used to at this time, and that might be confusing you because you might be thinking, well, am I over them? Are they over me? Am I feeling them? Am I not feeling them? And that ultimately causes some confusion in your headspace as well. And because this is a Swords card, which is a head mental type of energy, it does indicate that you guys might be more in your head right now than your heart. Again, yeah, we have the Moon, okay, which is about illusions and basically discovering whether or not what you're seeing is true or not. Whether there have been lies and deceit, whether the moon has illuminated something beautiful or hidden something fierce and ugly. Okay? So you guys are inside of your heart space, very confused, very unsure, and there is that energy, like I just mentioned, of like if you don't feel them at this time, you could be feeling that they aren't feeling you, and so you kind of force yourself to attach back to them, which again gives you back, puts you into a negative energy again, right? Rather than allow yourself to feel the confusion and the loss and the type of disillusionment, which is where you actually do find your truth and your own truth, and you do discover what you need to know, you guys might be temporarily trying to latch back onto them just so you can feel them again, right? But that's kind of false, and that's where the Moon card comes in, because when you attach yourself back to them, you're not really feeling them, you're feeling your own attachment. And that's what's feeding you, and that's why you keep getting your heart broken and keep going through these cycles. So if this sounds familiar to you and resonates, even if you don't like hearing it, then take my words at least with some type of I don't know, grain of salt or something. I think that there's some truth to them, right? So you guys might be feeling that at that time. So, but don't worry if you are feeling. It's perfectly natural. The cards are saying that it is. So we'll keep going. There just might be some stuff you don't understand, and you shouldn't beat yourself up too much. Trust me, I always do, and it doesn't get you any closer to the truth. So, if anything, it gets you farther away. Okay. Right after that, we have the Knight of Swords. This is about swift action and communication. A lot of stress, really coming in. All right, this bird is charging alongside this horse. Right, it's not riding on top of it, so it's very, very quick. Okay. So this would indicate definitely like the need for truth. You guys might be feeling like at least within this relationship, you guys are really, really wanting it to just like come to an end with this cycle. Really wanting the truth. Really wanting answers. Okay. And really feeling maybe even stressed at this time about the truth that you want. But you definitely want your masculines to come in and soon, so they can finally just give you something, okay? Because at this time, I feel like a lot of you guys would just settle for some type of closure, right? Whatever that means to you. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is about communication, okay? And it's often about good news coming in, okay? It's always about something that you hear that, sparks your interest, rises your energy a little bit, gives you something to hope for, okay? It's always a little bit of good news in there. So the Page of Wands, really, so as your last card there for that spread, would be indicating that you guys, you do want to hear from your divine masculine, okay? And inside of your heart space, you still feel this call, right? You still feel them calling you inside of your heart, right? As if there literally was some type of phone line that only connected you two, that your inner child and your heart and your soul still call each other, even if your mind and your body and everything's going on in your life is really disillusioned and not connected, or not, you know what I mean? Like missed calls, sort of. Like you keep getting a call, you miss it, you can't pick it up. That sort of vague metaphor that I'm going for there, okay? So hopefully that resonates, okay? But it also indicates, even as a prediction card, that there might be some, there might be some type of communication, okay? Alright, so I'm going to move these cards up, get them out of my way. Alright, so now we're going to be looking at guidance, okay? And I'm actually going to pull from the other deck, because I can do whatever I want. So, let me do that. Alright, so what guidance do you have for the feminines at this time? Pull like 3 cards or something. Maybe I'll even pull 4. I don't even know. Oh my god, crazy world we live in. 3, 4 cards. Alright, so the first card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a great card to get. And remember, your guys' energy was the Page of Pentacles, right? So the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the 3D, right? New job. Okay, so if you guys are looking for a job at this time, this is a great card, right? If you guys are looking to move, this is a great card too. But it is very good for your career and your finances, ready to take off in a new direction, okay? Beginning a new cycle in your life financially, right? So this is about finding some stability. So basically, first and foremost, you guys are going to be finding some stability, okay? So the guidance here, this aspect it's 2 parts. So when I do the guidance, I'm basically looking at what you guys need to do and what's coming in that will allow you to do it. Okay, so this has 2-part meanings. One, it is suggesting that there is going to be a new beginning in your finances that is going to allow you guys to focus, okay? And this is where the guidance is that you guys are going to be able to focus more, and this is what you should be doing, is focusing on your career, focusing on your finances, and focusing on the material and building up something, okay? You guys are going to be building, creating, and laying the foundations of your own stability so that no one else can take it away from you. So if you're like me and on the spiritual journey, regardless of twin flames or not, often what happens in your awakening process is you basically, a lot of your aspects of your life fall apart, okay? And so when that happens, it means they fell apart for reasons, okay? It means they were never really stable to begin with, okay? So for instance, if you're like me, and though it wouldn't be for you guys, but if a person, right, in my case a woman, could affect my life so deeply and make me destroy my own life and be stupid and act like an idiot, then then it was never built on anything real and solid. But now the idea here, guys, is that when you have this new beginning, when you have this stability, nothing is going to be able to take it from you, okay? Because it's going to be solid. It's going to be really, truly solid, okay? So, so again, something new is coming for you guys, so hold on to that hope, okay? Have faith in that, and that also, focus on that aspect, okay? Focus on that. It's going to give you guys more positive energy, and, so you guys are going to have to, if you focus on that, you'll be able to it'll not a distraction, I want to say, but it'll be able to give you guys a sense of identity or a sense of balance, okay? More so than what you might have been feeling. We then have the Lover's card again, okay? So this is saying there is going to be a choice, okay? Again, two-part. You are going to have to make a choice in life, okay? This directly has to do with your divine masculine, okay? Your twin flame partner, okay? Directly, okay? So twin flame, the Lover's card is already kind of a twin flame card. It's at least a true love card, okay? Having it twice to me is like a huge indication of twin flame going on, but they're just cards at the end of the day. But the idea here, guys, is that two things. So one, you guys are going to have to make a choice, okay? So when you have this new beginning and you have these things that are happening in your life, you will understand, there will be a time in which you will have to understand that, okay, well, I'm heading in this direction, but there's something pulling me back, holding me back. And so what's happening there is that you're going to be realizing that, okay, I need to make a choice. And again, this might be between two different people. This might be between different, you might moving, whatever it may be. Basically, the choice would be to be happy on your own or whatever's going on in your life, okay, whether or not with somebody new, or keeping and holding on to something that no longer serves you, even if you love them dearly, okay? And that's the choice that's going to be made. So the guidance for that is that you guys are going to have to make a choice, okay? And quite soon, probably in October or November, but probably definitely October, you guys are going to have to make this actual decisive choice in your life to allow you guys to truly propel. And you guys will make the right choice at the end, but you guys might struggle all the way there, okay? Which is totally up to you guys, all right? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, so more financial abundance, okay? This is basically saying that you guys are going to be living in material comfort and getting what you want, and basically feeling that you, feeling comfortable again, okay? So as a guidance card, again, it's also saying make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you, eat right, be healthy, feel good, okay? Do things that make you feel good, and, self-love, okay? Also indicating that you guys are going to be feeling more comfortable in the 3D, okay? So you guys are going to get some more finances. Again, I read that up there with the other cards, and I'm seeing it down here again, okay? So you guys are going to be increasing your financial gains. Going to be some new opportunities, all right? New jobs, whatever it may be. You guys' stock is rising, okay? And because your guys' stock is rising, it's basically this good stuff is going to come in that is going to allow you to finally make that choice, okay? Because when you're surrounded by negative stuff, though, you have to make a choice when your life is going down. It's still very hard to make that choice about your relationship, okay, with your twin flame. But if you're surrounded by good things that are happening, you might feel more comfortable to make that choice, okay? And that's what's really happening, okay? The universe is giving you a little bit of a break and it's helping you make that choice, okay? So that's good. So I'm going to switch back to the other deck, and I'm going to, or actually, I might, I'll do 2 cards for this deck and then do the rest, but essentially I'll start with this one, okay? So this is going to be the outcome for you guys, alright? So what is the outcome for this divine couple in the near future? So I'll get a couple cards, okay? Okay, so the first card again that we got here, right? The moon, okay? So the moon is about those illusions, right? Not knowing what's true. So again, right now at this starting phase, you guys are in a little bit of a disillusionment phase, right? Not knowing what's true, not knowing what to believe in, not even knowing which direction to go in, maybe. Okay? And then we have the devil. So this is really about the attachment that you guys are going through, okay? The codependency. There's some illusions about the codependency. There's some It's things that are still keeping you bound and chained, okay, that are going to need to let go of in order for the relationship to progress. But it will, because again we have the Ace of Wands, okay? This is about a new beginning. This is basically indicating freeing yourself from any chains and bonds, okay? So you are going to be able to free yourself. This relationship is going to have a new passionate beginning, so even if there's disillusionment, confusion, and pain right now, it will not last forever, okay? The Ace of Wands is saying something new is beginning, okay? There is going to be a very, very positive start for you guys. It is going to allow you guys to basically free up yourself. I feel like you guys are going to be able to manage your time better as well, and you guys as a relationship are going to be able to have spark the romance. Okay, if the flame has so to speak been dwindled, okay, it's going to be lit up again. All right, as if someone take a blowtorch to it. We then have the Emperor. Okay, so this is a very divine masculine energy. This is about moving forward with confidence, being in your own masculine energy. So again, knowing what you want, moving forward with courage, okay, not being afraid. So really taking charge of your own life, okay? So it's an archetype of that male type of energy, right? Being fully confident. So the idea here is that this is going to be revolving around your masculine returning, that new beginning, but also you guys are going to be more in your masculine energy, knowing what you want, feeling confident, okay? No longer held back or held down by energies that no longer serve you. You have the Six of Swords, okay? So this is all about moving on, again, from negative spaces, whether mentally, this is a good card for travel. Again, there's been a lot of travel in this reading I've been doing. So you guys, again, might be traveling in a new direction physically, might be moving towards your divine masculine, they might be coming towards you, but the idea absolutely is that you guys are going to be moving away from a negative space, okay, negative belief system, okay? So you guys are heading to more positive waters. Okay, like the Eight of Cups, kind of the same meaning, but it's about moving away from emotionally unstable situations, okay? So it's about getting to a place where you feel better. This is getting to a place where you think better, okay? Where you're more clear-headed, where you're more positive. So if this is a negative space for you right now, like if today you're feeling negative, maybe the last couple of days you've been feeling drained a little bit, and so the idea here is that you are, in your relationship, going to be feeling more positive, okay? Especially after there's that renewal. And look at this, guys. You have the Four of Wands, which is a great twin flame card, and it indicates union, success, happiness, marriage, love, feelings being exposed, out in the open, okay? Expressions of self, okay? Coming together, those two crows, doing, I assume kissing, whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't know. It's weird. But, okay, it's about success and love and happiness, all right? So that's a great card to get. So just as the outcome for you guys, you know, there might be illusions now and disillusionment. You guys might not know what's going on. There might be some codependency, some attachment still. But ultimately what's happening is that within their own life and you guys, all that stuff's going to go away on both parties. You might be feeling emotionally attached, okay, which is that codependency. They might be attached to somebody else, which is a type of physical codependency. Or it could just, without somebody else, could be drugs and alcohol, all sorts of stuff, right? But the idea is to, the escapism, right? Whatever form that is taking, whatever codependent situation it's taking in the physical, that stuff's going to go away for both of you guys. There is going to be a new beginning for you guys, okay? A new spark, okay? Things are going to be relit, and you guys are going to be feeling more confident, knowing what to do. Your masculine's going to be ready, okay? Moving away from negative spaces, okay? Heading somewhere more positive. Maybe traveling to see each other. Maybe they come to see you. All for some type of union, for some type of completion. Two of you coming together to talk, okay? So altogether, very good, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you didn't, please don't let me know because I don't care. So, okay, so that'll be good. So hopefully everything there will work out. Again, guys, have faith, you know, trust in the process, even if that's cliche and pithy. Just make sure you guys are doing the best that you can in your life. Try not to worry about them because ultimately, guys, holding on to them is going to, is really, you know, it's keeping them from completing the circle, right? If you think about it like a circle, right? I don't know how I'm going to do this, but the idea here is that, you know, if you can imagine a circle, if you're here, you know, and they're here, and you hold on to them, they can't come back around, right? So you have to let them go so that they can actually come back around. Let them go on their own journey. And so I just want to impart this to you guys. if you guys do need some extra help, try to look up the hero's journey. This doesn't have nothing to do with twin flames really, but it's a literary device and a tool. And as a writer, I use it a lot, and it's something that writers use and stories and stuff like that. You can think of Hercules or Harry Potter, any hero, right? Hero's journey might give you guys some perspective on your life and where you're going. So if you guys do really want to feel a little bit better about where you're at, it's very. I would suggest you guys look that up. Okay. And as always, guys, if you guys are willing to, if you guys want, if you guys want a personal reading or anything, the descriptions are in the description box, and the link to my site is in there. Okay, prices are very affordable, and I guess I don't know. Each reading is sarcastic, so you get that for free. Okay, so and I'm always there for you guys. If you guys just need to send me an email, even if you guys don't want a reading. Though I can't promise that I'll respond right away or that I'll respond continuously because my life is very busy, but I always do respond. So if you guys have a quick question, I'm not going to charge you or anything like that. So you guys always feel free to email me or leave a comment and with something, and I can always respond. But again, if you guys want an in-depth reading, a personal one, then I'll leave the links and some of the prices in the description box. Okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay, this Sunday. Okay, so you guys go do what you love doing. Okay, alright, I'll see you guys when I see you. Alright, bye-bye.